I'd like to call to order the 3 o'clock meeting of the Cleveland City Council. Mr. Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Mayor Brooks. Councilwoman McKenzie.
Here.
Councilman Estes.
Here.
Councilman Cassida.
Here.
Councilman May.
Here.
Councilman Goff.
Here.
Vice Mayor Webb.
Here.
Councilman Moore.
Here.
Okay. We will now have our Pledge of Allegiance and followed by the invocation. And Councilman Dwayne Goff is going to do our invocation today.
Heavenly Father. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I was more excited to pray. I apologize.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I think we ought to pray before the flag and after. So here we go. Heavenly Father, we just come to you today, Lord, with a heart of service for this city. God, we ask that you would give us wisdom beyond our age, beyond our education, and beyond our natural ability, God. Wisdom that comes down only from your throne. You said that if we asked, you would give it liberally. So, Lord, we ask that you would be with us today in this meeting, that you would let us do your work in this city, and that you would be honored by all that we do. We love you and we praise you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Councilman Goff. We'll move toward the reading of our minutes now.
Yes, I move that City Council of the City of Cleveland waive the reading of the minutes of the meeting held on November the 10th, 2025, and approve them as written.
That does require a second. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Mr. Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Councilman May.
Aye.
Councilman Goff.
Aye.
Councilman Cassida.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Webb.
Aye.
Councilman Moore.
Aye.
Councilwoman McKenzie.
Aye.
Councilman Estes.
Aye.
Carries 7-0.
Thank you.
Vice Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to excuse Mayor Brooks from this meeting today.
I'll second that.
All right, we have a motion to excuse Mayor Brooks from this meeting today by Councilman Casta and a second by Councilman Moore. Is there any discussion? Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilman Cassida.
Aye.
Councilman Moore.
Aye.
Councilman May.
Aye.
Councilman Goff.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Webb.
Aye.
Councilwoman McKenzie.
Aye.
Councilman Estes.
Aye.
Carries 7-0.
All right, the next item on the agenda is something that we look forward to every year, and that's the presentation of the 2025 Service Awards. And Kim, I assume you and Joe have this under arrangements.
You need to come down for a picture.
Okay. We're going to start with the 20-year employees, 20-year service awards. We have Kim Bivens from the Finance Department.
We'll take a picture of them. Just don't go anywhere.
We have Chris Haywood and Joel Prince from the Coast Department. They're not here today. We have Roger Cross for Public Works. Billy Cochran from the Police Department. And this is 25 years. Billy is 25 years. This is also 25 years. Chris Jacquez, Police Department.
Thanks, sir.
We have Richard Miller from the Fire Department, who is not here today. We have Sandra Oliver, Police Department. We have Keith Romager from Public Works, who is not here today. Rounding out our 25-year employees is Scott Wattenbarger from the Police Department. And 30-year employees, we have Daryl Evans from the fire department. He's not here. Jan Parks from Public Works. He's not here today. We have Shane Hayes from Public Works. He's 35 years. It's got 35. Also with 35 years is Peggy Hathcock. Thank you. And he's not here today, but we also have, with 35 years, Travis Wagler from the Police Department.
Everyone squeeze together a little bit, and then the council will stand up in the back. Kim, you want to jump in there next to Ken?
One, two, three. One, two, three. Thank you. One more. Okay, look here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. Got it.
Hey, Matt, one more. Everyone needs to hold their little awards up.
Gotta get them up, show them.
Okay,
Thank you.
All right.
Just a word to those employees that did receive those service awards today. There is nothing that makes a city work any more than its employees. And I think I can speak on behalf of the whole council that we appreciate what everyone does and the manner in which you do it. And we understand that you are what makes the city work. Is there anyone else that would like to make any comments? Hearing none then, we'll move on to the public comments section of the meeting. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to make a comment at this time? If so, please raise your hand and be recognized.
We've got some on one issue.
Do they
and-
want to wait till the public
Yeah.
hearing?
Just wait till that issue comes up.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Anyone else? If not, today's meeting is being held as a public hearing to hear public comments concerning a request by Mitchell Maloney for consideration of an ordinance to zone about .73 acres, more or less, of property located at T.L. Rogers Street Northeast from highway commercial to R2 low-density, single and multifamily zoning district. Robert, would you give us a report on this, please?
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair, members of the council. This is a zoning request. It's a commercial piece that was all originally zoned together, and they've requested to go to R2 to do residential and then access off of the side street and not T.L. Rogers where it's actually addressed to currently. When they first approached me about this request, my first statement was there's a flag stem that connects the two roads. It's very critical that there be no connection through. The kind of preliminary site plan that they did show us shows that being completely blocked with structures, so there won't be through traffic. I wanted to make sure that was clear in our discussion today.
Yeah,
Because
Robert.
we would not, yes, sir.
Is it possible that we put it in the motion that they are not to use that stem coming off of Rogers Street?
Yeah, I think that would add to and assist my ability in going through site review.
Okay.
And when I say, you know, if they happen to say we're going to do it anyway and ignore you, I would never approve it. once we get to the site review process, but having the minutes reflect that is always a benefit. Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, you know, the acreage of the land will dictate the number of units. It'll probably come in somewhere between 6 and 10 is my guess. We haven't got that far in the process yet to go through all the site review ideals, but they're looking to kind of match some of the more recent development of the townhomes and things like that occurred going west from that location.
Okay.
Any questions on that? I'm happy to answer.
Any questions for Robert?
Thank you.
Is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak in favor
Yes.
of this?
Yeah. Cheryl.
We know you, but please state your name for the record.
My name is Cheryl Horton, and I reside at 450 Hiawassee Avenue.
Thank you.
And this property is just right over between my house and Stewart Road. And we just want to make sure that there is not a thorough traffic through there. Because at one time, the place that's up there where the mattress place is, that up on Stewart Road, that was open. In the last year, they have put a gate up there, and it's amazing the traffic that it has cut down on. Otherwise, it was impossible for me to get on my driveway until I live in the area where this hill, there's a blind spot. And people come across that road. Their morning flight. Most of the time was early in the morning, late in the afternoon, and at lunchtime. People were coming through there to avoid the traffic and the stop sign and the stop street and all that at the intersection at Farmland Corners down there. And we just want to make sure that this is not open, that they will not open any of these things over to those streets, whether it be, I don't know where the plan was.
I'm right here.
There, sorry.
You're fine.
Whether the plan is from where, do you have any idea how they're talking about this? We don't care, and no, I'm not, we do care, but we don't want there to be traffic through there. We want one way in, one way out.
Yeah, the traffic, the general site plan indicated to me in the way they're going, based on my comments from the start, that no cross-access be granted, because I knew historically there had been questions about making those connections, and so I said from the beginning, we can't have a road that connects through. That can't happen. So
Right.
They've oriented most of the residential units coming on Pryor, and that will in essence block that flag stem from being used because there'll be a building in the way.
Right.
So, and that's what.
So the outlet would be onto Pryor.
That's correct. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's fine, because even if, like I said, it's not just our road.
No.
It's the one prior to, you've got Sharon and Ramsey there.
That's correct.
That if you pull that traffic, if you let that traffic come through there, it
Oh,
is.
they'll use it.
First of all, we have children that catch the bus there at Pryor and Hiawassee. We have children that are all the time walking up and down the street and all that. The street is extremely narrow through there. It was not made for this. In fact, with all of the dwellings that are in there, where there are lots of multiple family dwellings up above on the east side of my house, and then there are, of course, then there's all the apartments that have come too. So we just want to make sure absolutely that there is not a thoroughfare, because it's
These
just
are
dangerous.
local streets. They're not meant to be
Right.
heavy traffic.
So that's not in the plan then.
No, ma'am.
You happy with
Okay.
that, Ms. Horton?
Yes,
Okay, you happy?
I'm happy. I can sleep tonight.
You sleep like a baby.
Well, it's always been, and I back into my driveway.
I get it.
Because I have had so many people just try to climb in my trunk coming across that hill, even though there were signs,
Sure.
to slow down, and there were stops, different kinds of street signs warning people, but it didn't seem to bother them because they were in a hurry. They were either coming or going to work, or coming or going to lunch. And
Everybody's in a hurry. We get it, yeah.
Yeah.
But this, I
This is-
think you'll be all right.
If this will take care of it. And can I have your name and telephone number?
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's public record.
I'll get it.
It's public record.
I'm sure
It's all over.
I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to get.
Half the county's got it already. So.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much for hearing my gripes.
Yeah, thank you.
Sheriff, thank you for your comments.
Yeah.
Thank you for your comments
Thanks.
Yeah.
and expressing those concerns about the development, not necessarily against the development, but those concerns about it. We appreciate that. Is there anyone else that would like to speak in favor of the development? Is there anyone that would like to speak in opposition to the development? If not, I declare this public hearing closed. Second is a public hearing to hear public comments concerning a request by Bill Sanders for consideration of a plan of service, a resolution to annex, and an ordinance to zone about 40 acres more or less of property located on Pleasant Grove Road Southwest from Commercial 2-FAR, County 2, -FAR to Industrial Light Zoning District and includes tax map 055, parcel 044, and 008. Planning Commission approved 8-0 with one absent. Robert?
Yes, sir. Thank you. This is an annexation and zoning. The applicant recently brought forth 15 acres just to the north of here where they were working on some commercial development. This one, they're asking for light industrial. It's warehouse, storage, and oriented type use over that 40 acres. And we've yet to see any kind of site plan or anything like that to that nature. But both staff and the Planning Commission recommended approval of it, all three, the plan of service, the annexation, and the zoning. I'm happy to answer any questions if you've got them.
Anyone have any questions for Robert? Thank you. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor of this annexation? Is there anyone here that would like to speak in opposition to it? If not, I declare this public hearing closed. We also have public comments concerning a request by Spring Creek Community Developers, number 2, for consideration of an ordinance to amend PUD 8 to change the use for lots 3 and 4 from commercial to residential and allow for parking to be shared across the development. It was approved by the Planning Commission 8-0 with one absent. Robert?
Yes, sir. Thank you. This is a part of PUD 8, which is the southern side of 25th Street there. So opposite of Jenkins. This is on the side that the new Jack's is located. The Springbrook development is an existing apartment complex. It was one of the first tenants out there. And they are looking to expand their footprint. It's the same entity expanding their footprint, and it will be integrated into their development that they already have there. We've met with the engineers and staff and our staff on seeing how those connections are made and things like that. But my expectation is the type of buildings we're going to see are to be very consistent with the existing development there. With one exception, one of the buildings does have, I believe, some garages. So that's a little bit of a different take than most of those that are out there. So it's additional of 3 new buildings, 2 on lot 4, and then the other one, which is a frontage lot, will just have one structure on it. Through my years here with the city, I'll add this as well. They're currently zoned commercial. I've had several residential developers reach out to me about these specific parcels, both of them, 3 and 4. And I've talked to commercial developers about these lots as well, and they never saw them really developing out as commercial. They saw it as residential. And to me, it makes the most sense to integrate it into the existing development that's there. So I was kind of pleased to see that come together. Obviously, from a planning standpoint, it made the most sense. Staff and, as you said, the Planning Commission both recommended approval. I'm happy to answer any questions if you've got them.
Any questions for Robert?
Yeah, Robert, they do have sufficient parking?
They do, like for one of the buildings, it requires a certain amount, but it's all connected in one development. And the overall development is excessive in parking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know which lot to ask about as far as the number of the lot, but the one beside Jack's, is that going to be only access from inside the neighborhood?
That is correct. It has no access directly to 25th Street APD 40. There's an existing, if you know where the right-in, right-out is that Jack's improved, they will be accessing there or going to the traffic light.
Traffic signal.
Okay, and then I guess, will the other lot be able to access from inside as well, and then only have the light exit?
That it'll have either the ability to go to the traffic light or it can go through the existing development to where the clubhouse is at the
Okay.
front of Springbrook.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you, Robert.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Is there anyone here that would like to speak in support of this?
Hi,
Hi, please state your name, please.
my name is Heather Adams, and I represent Spring Creek Community Developers 2. I actually had them drop in the buildings on the current site plan, just so you can see it. It made more sense in my head. So, you know, there's going to be a connectivity on Lot 3, which is at the top, in the corner to the rest of the property. There's a drive that isn't shown in this picture. And then you can see in Lot 4 how that's connected with the parking and kind of open, where you have availability to utilize the parking from the rest of the development. So, I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Are there any questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else who would like to speak on behalf of this project? Is there anyone here that would like to speak in opposition to the project? Hearing none, I declare the public hearing closed. Moving down our agenda, the consent agenda is next on the list. You have heard the explanation from City Manager Fivas about those items that are appearing there, and it does require a motion.
So moved.
We have a motion from Councilman May, a second by Councilwoman McKenzie. Is there any discussion? If not, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilman May.
Aye.
Councilwoman McKenzie.
Aye.
Councilman Cassidy.
Aye.
Councilman Goff.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Webb.
Aye.
Councilman Moore.
Aye.
Councilman Estes.
Aye.
Carries 7-0.
Number 8 on the agenda is unfinished business, of which there is none. We'll now go to reports from council members. Councilman Casta.
I have nothing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Councilman May.
Yeah, I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I hope you get everything that's on your list. And Happy New Year's. That's all I've got.
Thank you.
For you, okay?
Have you turned your list into Santa?
I'm turning mine in today, but vacation home,
I've got another list.
Order, guys, order.
Florida.
Councilman Goff.
Merry Christmas.
One in the
That's all.
mountains, vacation home in the mountains.
Councilman Moore.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, can you pop those pictures up?
How much time do I have to do this?
What we're looking at is Northeast Montgomery.
Yeah.
Is it Montgomery Avenue, Joe? Or Tommy? Where they keep dumping tires right here. Right over here off of, what is it, Central, I believe? You know where I'm talking about?
Yeah, I came by that today.
You
And
just cleaned up tires, I think last week.
It kind of shocked me.
This is today.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Okay, well, maybe Chris, you could show him those, or I can forward you the picture. Chief Gibson, I mean, can we utilize maybe a camera or something? I mean, it's just every other week.
Yeah.
Our codes?
Our codes enforcement office, I mean, we were very successful in working with in Marshall McKenzie's district, that we were able to use one of the public cameras they're only looking at the public street to catch someone. You know, we're encouraging the DA to continue to press charges on illegal dumping.
It's become a quite,
Well,
penalty, right?
it's always been a thing, but this would be a good location and.
It's always been a thing, but now with a stiffer penalty and fine, correct?
Yeah, so we'll move in that direction and try to get something up there. Codes enforcement is the one that would do that, and
Okay.
we'll let them know.
Please do, please do. Because it just seems to be, it's gotta be probably the same party, I would think.
It is.
Other than that, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Is that it?
That's it.
Thank you, Dan. Councilwoman McKenzie.
Well, that tire situation kind of got me shook up.
Sorry.
Start all over again.
I'm sorry.
We worked so hard on it for the
I know,
last 3 or
but
4 years.
It's just, it's
Right on the edge of the railroad.
It's right there.
Yeah.
It's just sorry.
Within a few blocks from this location.
It's right there.
Oh, no.
Right there.
Oh, yeah, I turned in some, I think, there just a few weeks ago.
But
Anyway,
I think it's important is that when we do catch people, is that we really encourage the district attorney to follow
Yes.
through. That just the enforcement is, if they just let
Keep picking
know
them up. We're
there.
cleaning up their
So-
mess.
So it's important if you, that we voice our opinion that we need help from law enforcement to be diligent on those.
For those of y'all that do not know, Councilwoman McKenzie has worked very diligently on this issue. And Marcia, you've done a lot of work, and we appreciate it. And I'm like you, it's concerning to see this issue starting again.
yeah, so, Chief Gibson, the new law that was passed, does that help y'all when we have these type of dumps, if they're caught on camera, or is it only apply if the officer sees it?
No, I mean, if they're caught on camera, we can put together a case to prove that, who's responsible for it. I think, there's tire stores and garages on every little corner, so you're probably, you may deter somebody from doing it, but there's always somebody else that fills in the gaps usually, so no, the enforcement part of it is just, it's 99% of it is IDing who's responsible, so once we do that, we can follow through. We'll work with code enforcement, whatever they need.
And get some cameras and try to catch who's doing these. Okay, thank you. I would just like to say that the city has had a lot of projects this year, and I think we've done a great job at finishing a lot of those projects. And of course, we'll always have projects. But I think the city has had a good year. And I also would like to thank all the employees, because the employees do great work for the city, and we've seen that today with awards for 25 and 35 years of service. We've got to be doing something right here at the city, city staff, and also the council, and for people to stay that long. And I just want to say thank you to y'all for your hard work every day, all year long. I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's all.
Thank you. Is that it? Councilman Estes?
Yes, 4 thank yous. Thank you to, Sharon's not here, to Main Street for putting on, and Public Works and Police, Fire for a great parade. I know it's an election year, so there were a lot more floats than normal, so it made the night a whole lot longer. But thank you very much. It was so many people, made so many people happy. And I know that doesn't happen by itself, and I know the city has a huge hand in that. I want to publicly thank Lee University for their Christmas pageant, Song Fest. The con center was packed out. Really appreciate that. I know that that's become pretty much a staple in the community. Mr. Ledford, thank you and the County Commission on the HCI grants. I mean, I was looking at the list, and Arnold got cut in half, but still, seeing the need that Arnold had for the playground, really appreciate that, your commitment to that, and the Commission's commitment on all of those areas. I was really thrilled to see those, and thank you for that. And then Tommy, potholes and leaves, I've had 2 or 3 calls two weeks ago. Really appreciate everything you did right before Thanksgiving. Some people had called you or called your office, and whoever handled it, they handled it, and just they called me personally and said, hey, thanks. So just wanted to let you know that. That's all, Mayor.
Thank you. Couple items I have. Mr. Bedford, I forgot to recognize your attendance today. You're always welcome. Appreciate you being here. I have a letter that I have been asked to read, and it be entered into the official minutes of the council, from the Cleveland Professional Firefighters Association. It's dated December the 8th, 2025. It's addressed to the Cleveland City Council. On behalf of the Cleveland Professional Firefighters, I want to express our sincere gratitude for your commitment to addressing our compensation issues. Your willingness to listen, to understand the realities of our work, and to take meaningful action shows the true dedication to public safety and employees that serve this great city every day. Your support strengthens our department, boosts morale, and ensures we can continue providing the highest level of protection to our residents. We're proud to serve this city, and we deeply appreciate your leadership. Thank you for standing with us. And it's signed respectfully, Jeremiah Million, Cleveland Professional Firefighters Association President. And if we could get that entered into the, I'll send it to you, that entered into the official record, I would appreciate it. Chris, do you have a picture from me? You know, sometimes you're just in the right place at the right time, and there were several of us down at the museum the other day when a 18-wheeler was coming down Inman Street. Now, we could tell it was their intention to turn and not go under the underpass, but they got close enough to trigger the new warning system for the underpass there, and that is a picture of it. Some of you may have seen that before, but that's the first time I had seen it being used and activated, and I just thought you might be interested in seeing that.
That's great.
The best part of the story is 5 seconds before you were complaining that you've never seen it work before, and just like you snap the finger and it all happened.
There it was.
I was hoping the best part is they turned before.
Well, half of them do.
Yeah.
So anyway, I wanted to share that with you today. Tommy, I have one question. You and I had talked several weeks ago about the difficulty you were having getting a contractor in town to work on guardrail issues. Have you gotten any closer on that?
They actually come down and then evaluated all of our stuff, and they still keep putting us off from coming in and actually putting up the guardrail. So
Okay.
We're continuing to try.
Are we limited in the number of contractors that do that work?
The better we got last time.
Okay. We'll keep after them. That's all I have. We'll now go to new business, number 10. A is zoning ordinance 2025-63 concerning a request by Mitchell Maloney for consideration of an ordinance to zone about .73 acres, more or less, of property located at T.L. Rogers Street Northeast from highway commercial to R2 low-density single and multifamily zoning district. It was approved by the Planning Commission 8-0. This does require a motion.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve with in the motion that they not use the entrance off of Rogers Street to enter or exit the property. Is that sufficient, John?
Yes. Second.
All right. We have a motion to approve with amendment and a second to pass the ordinance. Is there any other discussion? Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilman May?
Aye.
Councilman Moore?
Aye.
Councilman Cassidy?
Aye.
Councilman Goff?
Aye.
Vice Mayor Webb?
Aye.
Councilwoman McKenzie?
Aye.
Councilman Estes? Aye. Carries 7-0.
Items B and C have been requested to be removed. We go to item D, ordinance 2025-67, concerning a request by Spring Creek Community Developers for consideration of ordinance to amend PUD 8 to change the use for lots 3 and 4 from commercial to residential and allow for parking to be shared across the development.
So moved.
I have a motion by Councilman May. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second by Councilman Moore. Are there any discussions? If not, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilman May?
Aye.
Councilman Moore,
Aye.
Councilman Cassidy,
Aye.
Councilman Goff,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Webb,
Aye.
Councilwoman McKenzie,
Aye.
Councilman Estes.
Aye.
Carried
Thank you.
7-0.
And we have item E that Councilman Goff has requested be added to the agenda. Dwayne, you're on.
Oh,
To come up with a concept to make the statute.
yeah, I guess I just wanted to see if we can somehow make that statue able to be handicap accessible all around it. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think the first is, they need to know that so they can order the obelisk. So do you support the location in general?
Yes.
So I think.
Location's great, the look of the statue is
And when we
great.
bring back the agreement, we want it to make sure that it's handicap accessible.
Correct.
And we'll have a little diagram that shows what that is. Does that work for y'all? That's perfect. Does that work for you?
So moved.
Christie, you have that? Okay, we have a motion and we have a second. Is there any discussion?
Who was the second?
More.
Hearing none, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilman Goff,
Aye.
Councilman Moore,
Aye.
Councilman Cassidy,
Aye.
Councilman May,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Webb,
Aye.
Councilwoman McKenzie, Councilman Estes. Carried 7-0.
That completes our agenda for new business. Under announcements, holiday schedule, city offices will be closed on the following days: Wednesday, December 24th, Thursday, December 25th, and Friday, December 26th for Christmas. Thursday, January 1, and Friday, January 2 for New Year's Day. The December 22nd council meeting will be canceled due to the holidays, and the next city council meeting will be held on Monday, January 12th, 2026. With that, this meeting is adjourned.